Because we have all real music gonna last. All that other bullshit. Here today and gone tomorrow. All I ever knew was kingpins and gangsters. Life started changing with cities that made them banker investors. Back when the bands made the compressor, I compressed my weed and never lost its texture. When they get 50, they threw me 50 extra. Highly appreciate the real strong gesture. School of hard knocks, I never failed a semester. Fully loaded nine with the big Winchester.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Conversator's Pod. I'm your host, Be Honest. Shout out to my man Swig over there on the music. He letting that Styles P shit rock. I don't know if you can still hear it. But, you know what I mean? Today is the first day of NBA season, so you know what it is. You know what it is. Damn it, you know what it is. You know what it is. It's definitely going down. The NBA season is back. You know, before we get too far into it, I am your host, Be Honest. I am the sole owner, proprietor, and owner of this media broadcast company and broadcast and stream you are watching. Shout out to everybody over at YouTube. Thank you for letting my broadcast play. Shout out to our unofficial, official sponsors, Shea by Portier. Everybody, shout out to everybody over at Nightcat. You know, everybody in the Nightcat family. Shannon Sharp, Chad Johnson. You know, shout out to y'all. Appreciate everything. Shout out to everybody over at Pure Fuel, my man Doobie, Gilly, Wallow, everybody involved. It's the NBA season. Get the official sponsor for the Sixers, Pure Fuel. Because if you don't drink it, you're a fool. Like I'm saying? Like you see Gilly balling, drink that. Like you'll feel better. Like I've been balling. So let's get to the people that are balling. Because it's the NBA season. It's the NBA I'm not gonna cuss. It's the NBA season. You dig what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit to look forward to. We got a lot of things to get to because Paul George is now in the Sixers with Embiid. They're both not playing tomorrow in the first game of the season. That's kind of strange. They're playing the Bucks with Dame and Giannis. Chris Middleton is not there either, so that's gonna be a weird game to watch. Tyrese Maxey might have 50 that first game out. He might. Shit, I don't see why he can't. But the Sixers have a better team, so they're not so dependent on Tyrese Maxey this year by himself. We got to see what's going on with Phoenix. Because they got a new coach with Mike Budenholzer. They might play better defense now with Kevin Durant at the 4 or the 5 because they have Nurkic, I think, at the center. Mr. Gray said they got Nurkic at the center. So you got KD, Book, Beal, Nurkic, and they brought in a point guard, I think Tyus Jones. So kind of help them balance out a little bit. We got to see. It's a lot of things we got to see because everybody has the same record tonight. Everybody's 0-0. Everybody's undefeated. Everybody hasn't won a game. So this is how it starts. This is where the shit gets fun. This is how basketball will be portrayed this year. As you can see, you know what it is. He's not just here for any reason. You know what I'm saying? He's a representation of the team and the people are. Yeah. Shout out Mr. Gray on the board today. Like we ain't here rocking out because it's NBA season. My man Swig over there, like I said on the music. Buck, where you at? Buck, we need you down here today. Come on. Let's get into it. The Lakers. Let's get into the home team for me. JJ Redick is a new coach. They signed Dalton Knecht. Well, they drafted Dalton Knecht. They didn't sign anybody as free agents. They drafted LeBron James Jr. And that's it. They signed the kid. We found a little gem during preseason. Quincy Olivari. Sorry, kid, almost messed your name up. Quincy Olivari. We're gonna see how that goes because he's on a two-way. LeBron Jr. is on a guaranteed contract. Bronny's on a guaranteed contract. It's gonna be a lot of talk this season. But tonight's the first night of the season. The Lakers do play the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight in LA. This will be a historic moment for the NBA, for the world to see, because if you didn't see it growing up years ago when Ken Griffey Jr. and his father, Ken Griffey Sr., played on I think Seattle Mariners together back in Major League Baseball, that was the first time ever. So It's going to be fun to see because in this generation, nobody thought it'd be possible because, you know, you have to have a son at a certain age or you have to be still playing at a certain age. And LeBron is still playing and Bronny is of that age. So congratulations to LeBron James Jr., and the James family on a great accomplishment and setting the standard and setting the bar over your career, sir. But I'm going to tell you the truth because, you know, I feel like this is LeBron's last season because this is Bronny's first season. So we gotta wait and see. Yeah, Mr. Gray, I don't know. You know, I always listen. My personal opinion, I felt like Cleveland would have been a great place for LeBron and LeBron Jr. to, you know, do this, you know, honor. But they doing it in LA, Hollywood, you know, movies and where movies are made. It's another chapter in the life of the career and greatness we've been watching. Let's not get too harped up on that because it's gonna be a long season, and I talk Lakers, good, bad, ugly, win, lose. Follow us. I will be on there talking about everybody and everything I see in NBA. You have the Christmas Day games coming up. It's a couple months from now, but we got those games coming up. Also, shit, I would be remiss if I did not. Say a thank you and a big thank you to all four of you. Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and the great Ernie Johnson. Everybody over Inside the NBA on TNT. As a child who watched basketball growing up, right? Living in the tri-state area, Jersey, Delaware, Philly, things of that nature, New York, DC. It's not tri-state now. I'm just naming the area and the locations because places I've been on this side, on that side of the coast. Charles Barkley was a big face over here. Okay, he was a big impact in that area. Charles Barkley became a Hall of Famer. Shaquille O'Neal, Hall of Famer. Kenny the Jet Smith. I think Kenny's a Hall of Famer. If not Kenny the Jet Smith, Hall of Famer. Because what you did on the Sacramento Kings and to go to the Rockets and do the opposite and shoot and do all that, Jet, Hall of Famer. I want to thank Inside the NBA because I grew up for years watching Inside the NBA. One of my favorite moments, and I hope y'all don't sue me for this, one of my favorite moments being up late night, having to go to school the next day, was Rex Chapman's late night three-point buzzer in Phoenix in the playoffs.
Chapman for the tie! He rocks it! I mean, Rex Chapman gets it. Here's that leader again. Once he squared those shoulders. Oh no! Rex,
one of my most that's one of my most memorable moments ever with Inside the NBA because basketball on a Tuesday, Thursday night during the school week, and it's the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It's the playoffs. My grandfather and I sat up. He let me sit up and watch those games with him because look where I am now. You know what I'm saying? And I want to thank Ernie Johnson because as a kid, it was you, Mike Fratello, Hubie Brown, as rotation people on set with you, Ernie Johnson. And once Kenny Smith retired and became a regular on that show, it was it. It was Ernie and Kenny every day, and every Tuesday and Thursday. And at first, it was just on Thursday. Right, Mr. Grant? I think it was just on Thursday at one point. We only had Ernie on Thursday with Kenny, and then Tuesday kind of came in with the new class of kids where you had Iverson, Kevin Garnett, Kobe, Tracy McGrady, Vince, like Paul Pierce, and so like the league expanded. Boom. So the cable network, TNT, expanded. Now, TNT don't want anything to do with it. Why? I don't know. Why? I don't know. there are still stars in the game to follow TNT. I see TNT. I see that TNT has invested their money into the WNBA's. Sorry, it is not the WNBA. Sorry, Nafisa Collier. Sorry, Brittany Stewart and Brianna Stewart. It is not the WNBA. It is your own personal league. Just as Ice Cube has taken his monetary investments and created a league for retired players, this league is actually for active women that are playing in WNBA or active women just playing basketball, period. Salute to y'all women. Congratulations. Double salutes. Way to stand on your own, because they also, if you didn't know, the WNBA also, women also just opted out of their CBA. So it's gonna be a weird off season for the ladies. They've made a lot of impact, going into the season with the help of Caitlin Clark, with the help of Angel Reese, Cameron Brink, Rickea Jackson. Those 4 names were like a big staple for the draft. Pat, don't do it, Pat. Don't. Yeah, we're not gonna play Pat McAfee's part because he got in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. Thank you, Mr. Ray, for not doing that. But moving on, the NBA, the men's, the women just ended. If anybody didn't catch or pay attention, because some people are ignorant, some people are just assholes. The Minnesota Lynx did lose to the New York Liberty, who got their first championship. Congratulations to the New York Liberty, Breanna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, and the state of New York, the city of New York City. Because if anybody's seen that girl Ellie the Elephant, or the mascot Ellie the Elephant, she was somewhere passed out in the middle of Broadway, if I'm not mistaken. The NBA, Mr. Gray, right? WNBA is ended. We're moving on. We got that news out the way. Boom. Inside the NBA on TNT has been on since 1989. Okay. This will be the last season. 2024 will be the last season. 2024, 2025 will be the last year of its iteration. And I, myself, damn. I just thank TNT for all the great nights, great memories from, like I said, Ernie Johnson, Kenny, Shaq, Chuck, all the holiday stuff, all the different gift giving, all the different pranks, the jokes. Mike Fratello in the early days, Hubie Brown in the early days. Rest in peace to Craig Sager. Craig Sager showed people how to dress, even though people thought how he dressed was like lavish or outstanding, like outlandish. I'm sorry. But things of that nature. Damn. Inside the NBA on TNT is no longer. This be the last season. I'll be there watching every game on TNT, commenting on Twitter just like everybody else, or X, whatever you want to call it. Whatever they call it. I'll be on there. I look forward to the season for y'all. I look forward to being a part of the season with y'all inside the NBA. With my comments or whatever the case may be, just like anybody else who watches y'all. We all love y'all. We all thank y'all for everything y'all have done for the past 30-something years. There was that 38 years? No, 33 years with TNT. TNT's been on for between 30 to 37 years. Because you figure 88, 80 years, damn, a good 35 years TNT with Inside the NBA. We're gonna miss it. I love this season, like any other show we watched. It's like any other show we watched that go off the air. When Martin went off the air, when Big Bang Theory went off the air. People say when Seinfeld and Cheers, The Cosby Show, just great shows that everybody tuned in to watch and enjoy themselves on a weekly basis. Y'all held it down for us for a long time, and y'all passing the torch. Y'all not passing the torch. You're passing the torch to people like me and other people who do, broadcasting. Thank you, Inside the NBA. We have the Knicks, who play tomorrow on TNT, inside the NBA's first broadcast for this season. The Knicks will be taking on the Celtics. The Knicks did add Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota in a trade with Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo, who were not very, very happy to be on this team or be a part of this trade, especially Dante. if you saw the little jobber between him and Rick Brunson in the preseason, I think Dante know why he got traded. But we had the defending. Excuse me. We had the defending NBA champion Boston Celtics. Yeah, I just want to fill up too. But it's an unbiased show, and we're gonna keep that same energy, even when we win, even when we lose, even when our rivals win, even when our rivals lose. We have the Celtics and the Knicks tomorrow. Well, more than likely the Knicks will be getting their rings. I mean, is that a premonition? Hopefully, we'll be watching when the Celtics get their rings tomorrow. The Knicks get the win. Let's see how that goes. It's another doubleheader game. Shit. It's another doubleheader game. I forgot. Tomorrow. We'll see it though. We see all the games tomorrow. The Sixers. It's the Sixers and the Bucks tomorrow. No Embiid, no Paul George. Like I said, Tyrese Maxey will be going up with his new teammates against Dame, Giannis, and Doc Rivers for the second time in a row on opening night in Philadelphia at that. So we'll see how that goes. The Clippers do not have Kawhi Leonard for the foreseeable future. Shams broke that news. I told you, Shams. Shams, you the man now. You better bring Stephen A some good news too, because I didn't see what happened today. I heard you were on there, so let's see what goes on. I'll go back and double check that shit in a little while, and just keep going. The Lakers. Damn, not the Lakers. The Clippers. Those guys who bought their own building. The Clippers. The building's amazing too. Steve Ballmer, great building. Horrible franchise. I mean, roster-wise. Yeah, you're doing an excellent job with the franchise, giving them their own identity and establishing like their own roots and things of that nature. But, it's the Clippers. Yo, I can hear Mr. Hall right now cracking up like, yo, he is crazy. No Kawhi Leonard for the foreseeable future for the Clippers. James Harden's gonna have to turn into like James Harden from the Rockets, because it's now just him and a bunch of spot up people. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy in LA. Like, who's gonna be better at the end of the year? Or will both teams be in the play-in? Will the Clippers and Lakers be in the play-in when it comes down to it? That's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird and fun, because somebody like CP3, who is now on the San Antonio Spurs, he's a good point guard. People call him the point god. I don't give Chris Paul that title because he doesn't have any championships.
Oh, that shit is fucked up, kid. Fucked up.
He will help Wemby be better this year. He will help the Spurs be a better team this year, because adding Harrison Barnes and the intelligence of Coach Popovich, they're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be in the playoffs. That's why I said the Lakers and Clippers might be a play-in team, with the Spurs being a solid playoff team. So you never know, because the Pelicans, the New Orleans Pelicans, they added DeJounte Murray to go along with that team. They have a point guard now, and he has height. So Jose Alvarado is not the only point guard in New Orleans anymore. We'll see how that goes. The Lakers and Clippers might be in the play-in. Zach LaVine. Let's shift to the East a little bit. Zach LaVine. Yeah.
I'm gonna get you out of here. I promise you, I'm gonna get you out of there. You don't belong in this.
Somebody get Zach LaVine out of Chicago and bring Nikola Vucevic with him, because that is a horrible situation. That is crazy. This is crazy. They need some help. Orlando's going to be another good team this year. They're going to be solid. They're going to be a tough team to take out again. And when it comes to playoffs, NBA Cup, watch out. I got the Orlando Magic winning the NBA Cup. That's going to start soon. Like after the first 2 weeks of the NBA season, the NBA Cup will start. You have who else in the East? The Hornets is coming back. I feel bad for. I gotta go back to Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic. These two guys went there hoping for better from the teams they left, right? Lonzo Ball, he's finally back. I don't think Lonzo has it, because if you see, like, you saw Vukovic and Zach LaVine face. They're not happy. The two of them are on an island by themselves, and somebody has to get them out of here. Get them out of there, okay? They have to. Somebody has to. This is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun for them. It's going to be a great season. It's going to be a great season. But out east, we have the Knicks, Celtics. Like I said, we covered the Knicks, the Celtics, the Sixers. You have Orlando, like I said. You have Miami with their same energy as every season. Atlanta might be a different team with Zach Ricochet, the #1 draft pick. We'll see how Trae Young does by himself now, because John Collins is gone. Cam Reddish is gone. DeJounte Murray is now gone. I think Bogdan is still there. I think Bogdanovich is still there. I'll double check that and find out in a little bit. But it's gonna be a wild ride, because it's the NBA. Everything's wild about the NBA. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those years where you don't want to miss what happens, because shit, we got the Bucks also. You know, Chris Middleton can come back at any point in time. You have some teams in the East that will be developing. Washington might make some noise with Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole. They finally might make some noise. They might be a play-in team. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell, they have to get it together. They have to get it together in Cleveland. They won't have Max Strus for a few weeks or a couple months to start the season off, but it's not. Listen, what's the very old adage is always, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, it's the NBA season 2 of the Convo Starters. I'm your host, Be Honest. This is the Convo Starters podcast. Shout out to my co-host, Buck be killing. He not here. Mr. Hall, I know where you at. Talk to you in a little while, bro. Shout out my man, Mr. Gray, over here on the boards. Man, Swigger Nation over there holding down the music section. You feel me? And shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. Please keep watching. Listen, like, share, subscribe, okay? I'm your man, Be Honest, all right? All right, we don't got time for that. Holla at me. Remember one thing and one thing only. Everything you do in life is about you. So, if you can't be honest with yourself, you can't be honest with anybody else in the world. You know what I'm saying? Swigger, man, play something. Let's get the fuck out of here. Basketball game's ready to start.